All right, let's kick things off and dive headfirst into AI and blockchain. You know, you send over some pretty cool articles about cryptos like TAO, the one behind the Bittensor network, and FET and Render too.
Yeah.
And it seems like these projects are making a splash, especially all over social media. So is it just hype, or is there actually something more to it? Let's dig in and find out.
You know, it's interesting. It's not just noise they're generating. These projects seem to be grabbing the attention of some serious players in the crypto world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Lunar Crush data actually shows that TAO, FET, and Render are leading the pack when it comes to social engagement, at least for AI-focused cryptos.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So the data shows that TAO has a 0.70% social dominance score, which is, I guess, the highest among all the AI crypto projects out there.
Right.
What makes that number so important, and how does it stack up against FET and Render?
Well, that 0.70% social dominance, that's a big deal.
Okay.
It tells us that TAO is really cutting through all the clutter and generating some serious buzz. Their strategy of, putting out frequent updates and communicating regularly seems to be working. It's resonating with the community.
Right.
FET and Render, while they're a bit behind at 0.50% each, they're still strong contenders.
Yeah.
FET's focus is on automation and autonomous agents, which is really interesting, and Render's tackling decentralized graphic rendering. Both of those are addressing, I think, some pretty key needs in the tech world as it keeps evolving.
So we're seeing like an arms race in the AI crypto space.
Kind of, yeah.
Projects are battling it out for attention and trying to be, top dog. But let's move past all the hype for a sec.
Sure.
And look at what's happening on the ground. Are these projects actually delivering real-world applications? Or are we just talking about potential here?
Well, the exciting part is that we are actually starting to see some real-world applications emerge from these projects.
Really?
Yeah. Render, for instance, is already making waves with its decentralized graphic rendering system. Imagine the impact this could have on industries like design, film production, even VR.
Yeah, that's wild.
I know, right? The potential to make high-quality rendering power available to everyone is huge.
Thinking about like independent creators and developers, this tech could be a complete game changer. If they have access to affordable, high-quality rendering, that could unleash a ton of creative potential.
Absolutely.
And what about FET? What's happening with their work on autonomous agents? How's that shaping up in the real world?
Well, FET's advancements in automation through these autonomous agents, they have big implications for a lot of different sectors. Things like logistics, healthcare, even developing smart infrastructures.
Wow.
Think about like a future where AI can optimize delivery routes or streamline medical diagnoses. It could even enhance the efficiency of entire cities. FET's tech could be the driving force behind all of that.
That's amazing. Let's dive a bit deeper into Bittensor, TAO. We've touched on the social buzz and real-world applications.
Right.
But what makes this project stand out? What's unique about it?
Well, essentially, Bittensor is building a decentralized machine learning network, and it's all powered by blockchain.
Okay.
It's an open source protocol that allows these machine learning models to train together and get rewarded in TAO tokens based on what they contribute to the network.
Interesting.
So think of it as like a collective intelligence, constantly learning and evolving.
A hive mind almost.
Kinda, yeah.
So it's intriguing that this network allows external access.
Yeah.
So users can tap into the network's intelligence, but also help steer its direction.
Right.
It sounds like Bittensor is aiming to create a pure market for artificial intelligence. What does that actually mean?
Well, Bittensor is envisioning an AI ecosystem where everything is transparent and trustless and anyone can participate. Imagine a marketplace where you can access the best AI models for any task you can think of, whether it's translating languages or doing some really complex data analysis.
That's pretty cool.
This is about making AI democratic, taking it out of the hands of big corporations, and fostering collaboration and innovation.
This open access and decentralized governance model, that's a pretty new approach to AI development and distribution.
Definitely.
Can you tell me more about Bittensor's two types of nodes, the servers and validators, and how they work within this whole ecosystem?
Yeah, so Bittensor relies on this kind of intricate dance between two types of nodes.
Okay.
You've got servers, they're like the workhorses.
Yeah.
They provide the actual computing power to run and train those AI models.
Right.
They contribute their processing power to the network and get rewarded based on how much value they bring. Then you have validators. They're like the guardians of the whole system to make sure everything's running smoothly, verifying the work that the servers are doing, and ensuring the integrity and security of the Bittensor blockchain.
So they're kind of keeping everyone honest.
Exactly. This two-tiered system makes sure you have a really robust and trustworthy platform for building decentralized AI.
That makes sense. This whole system of checks and balances,
Yeah.
servers providing the muscle and validators, keeping everything on the straight and narrow, it seems like that's essential for Bittensor's decentralized approach to work.
It is.
But what about the bigger picture? What are the challenges that come with trying to integrate AI and blockchain in general? I mean, are there any roadblocks on the way to wider adoption?
Well, while the potential is absolutely huge, bringing together AI and blockchain does come with its fair share of hurdles.
Yeah, I bet.
Scalability is a big one.
Okay.
As these networks grow and start handling more complex tasks, making sure they can keep up with the increasing data volumes and traffic, that's crucial.
Yeah, makes sense.
Then there's the whole issue of regulatory compliance. The crypto world's regulatory landscape is constantly shifting, which is a real challenge for projects like Bittensor. And then, of course, there's the question of whether the crypto market itself is ready to embrace decentralized AI on a larger scale.
So it's like these projects are kind of pioneers, right?
Yeah, they are, charting new territory.
They're building the plane as they fly it, so to speak.
Exactly.
So what needs to happen for us to see decentralized AI really take off? Is 2025 a realistic turning point like some people are predicting?
Well, whether decentralized AI really takes off depends on a few key things.
Like what?
Projects like TAO and FET, they need to keep developing those really solid technical solutions that tackle scalability and security head on.
Right.
And forming strategic partnerships is going to be super important.
Okay.
That's how they'll expand their reach and build trust within the broader crypto community.
Yeah, that makes sense.
2025 could be a turning point. We might see more adoption and awareness.
Yeah.
But for decentralized AI to become mainstream, that's going to take constant innovation and collaboration.
This brings up a really important question then. What makes TAO, the token behind Bittensor, stand out in this crowded crypto space?
TAO is more than just your typical cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
It's the fuel that powers the entire Bittensor network. It encourages people to participate, it rewards their contributions, and it gives them access to the collective intelligence of the whole network.
So it's not just a digital asset, it's like the key to unlocking this whole decentralized AI ecosystem.
Exactly.
You mentioned something called proof of intelligence earlier.
Right.
Can you break that down for me? How does that mechanism work within Bittensor?
Proof of intelligence, it's at the core of Bittensor.
Okay.
It means the more a node contributes to the network, the more valuable its contribution is, the more TAO tokens it earns.
Interesting.
It's not just about processing power, it's about the quality of the information or insights it provides. So it's built to encourage the network to constantly produce high-quality AI, pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
So it rewards effort, but it also rewards how effective and valuable that effort is.
Right.
Which ties back into Bittensor's goal of creating a pure market for artificial intelligence.
Yeah, it does.
So what would a marketplace like that look like? What are the potential upsides and downsides?
Well, Bittensor's vision is this decentralized marketplace where you can buy and sell AI services really seamlessly.
Okay.
And that could revolutionize how we use AI.
Yeah.
Imagine finding and buying the best AI model for any task you need, whether it's writing creative content, translating languages, or crunching complex data sets.
That would be amazing.
And the payment for these services would happen directly through TAO tokens, creating a true peer-to-peer ecosystem.
This whole concept of a decentralized AI marketplace sounds incredible, but are there any risks or downsides to this kind of model?
Yeah, there are definitely some concerns, quality control being a major one.
All right.
In a decentralized marketplace, making sure all the AI models meet certain quality and ethical standards, that can be tough.
Makes sense.
Another concern is accountability. If an AI model messes up or causes harm, figuring out who's responsible in the decentralized system is trickier.
Right.
But Bittensor and other projects in this space are working hard to tackle these challenges and build trust in their ecosystems.
So decentralized AI, it's a bit of a double-edged sword then.
Kind of, yeah.
Full of potential benefits, but also presenting these unique challenges.
Right.
What would you say is the most important takeaway for our listener about this whole convergence of AI and blockchain technology?
I think the biggest takeaway here is that when AI and blockchain come together, it could totally change how we develop, access, and use AI.
Yeah, it really seems like we're seeing a whole new tech paradigm emerging here.
Exactly. Projects like Bittensor are opening up so many possibilities for collaboration, innovation, and making AI accessible to everyone.
It's definitely something to watch closely. So given all these developments and with projects like Bittensor coming up, how do you see someone actually getting involved with this tech? What roles could they play?
That's a great question, and it's something we should all be thinking about. What's really cool about decentralized systems like Bittensor is that they offer a bunch of ways to get involved.
Okay.
You could contribute your computing power to the network and earn some TAO tokens, or you could develop AI models and offer them in the marketplace.
Oh, wow. So you could actually make some money from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or you could just use the network's intelligence to boost your own work or projects, whatever you're working on.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. There are multiple entry points depending on what you're interested in and what resources you have.
Exactly. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure in the world of AI.
I love that analogy. This tech really empowers individuals to decide how they want to interact with AI and how they want to benefit from it.
Right. It's not about passively consuming technology anymore. It's about actively shaping how it develops and using it to create new opportunities.
This whole deep dive has been a real eye-opener. It's amazing to see how AI and blockchain are coming together to create a future that's more decentralized, transparent, and accessible.
Totally agree. And it's important to remember, we're still in the early days of this tech revolution. We've only just scratched the surface of what AI and blockchain can do.
It's pretty exciting to think about what's coming next.
It is. The key is to stay curious, stay engaged, keep exploring, and keep pushing those boundaries. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to develop the next big AI application on a platform like Bittensor.
Now, that's an inspiring thought. Thank you so much for taking us on this journey exploring AI and blockchain. It's been incredibly insightful.
It was my pleasure. Keep learning, keep innovating, and until next time, stay curious.